Sky omurungi twakwakira education and patriotism izoberi n'ebiro mushanju okwezi ko kubanza omwaka 2023. I hope it is not too late to say happy new year omurungi umurungi, because it is you that so ntwena kumanya pandemics covid kwizire, very many things happened. Ebola amashomera gabo bagakinga agamwe ngabashoma batono nkenge ningashi tentacles. So ntwena kumanya, are we heading to the right direction? Omuzire system eji ne mutwareta omwana system eji yo ne mfavoring it kandi shi omushomesa byona ebyo nsaka to discussing omushow yitu eji in education and patriotism. My name is Vicent Mujinya Wijuka omtebekanisa. Tutakagire hare turi mu kiganiro kitu yena kumbaze mbanjura abagenyi banje abona atayesa izobere n'abagenyi b'amani kandi n'abagenyi b'umutana, two presidents in the same house na principal nyine president wa University of St. Joseph tugambire turebe tugambire omukrogu nubamwita Noah George.
Yes.
As a Noah George niwe guild president wa University of St. Joseph. Ramsya abakutureba SkyTvUg.
Webara mtebekanisa wa program omwami mwijike Mujinya. Yes, Mujinya. Webara kutwakira SkyTvUg. We are very humbled. Amazina ni His Excellency Noah George, the current and acting guild president of the mighty institution University of St. Joseph Mbarara. And I'm glad to be here to share with you about different perspectives of life in line with education and patriotism, and how pandemic has affected parents, teachers, and everyone at a national level. And I think with time we shall discuss more and we shall find out solutions how we can get in touch with people around.
Thank you very much. Your Excellency Noah George, when guild president wa University of St. Joseph yajeta the mighty, you know, naza kutugambira why it is the mighty. Rabajuru wajya hanyine big lady. This big lady is principal. To principal ya principal ni shumukuru wa institute ya Mbarara Institute for Social Development. Ewa bingi bagufahaza nka visit na hori mu studios tugire bingi tuwaganireho nawe atugambire emishomuko kugenda tugambire amazina gawe nebindi ka ubuzo ka cyabantu obendeze umwaka musya then tugenda kumisha
obale umtekanisa Vicent. Amazina ni Chompire Jennifer, principal wa Mbarara Institute for Social Development. Erukira kuchibwa bugufu kwetwa misigi. Haza institution eje kuzire mnonga emyaka 27 hati yobukuru. Konkanyowe okuba principal na amara emyaka 2. Azompire ninkora ntakabire principal. Nanye nashimero ku mu studios za SkyTvUg kuganiraho n'abakutureba kwatirine na bwire je atuteganise munonga nangwa temwe covid Ebola kandi na kito wari Eby'obwegyese okwetushikireho ekwetu twarize kandi ubundi tukareba no kutwakubasa kujurugamu ninga kugumizamu tukubasa kwehwera tukandi tukabasa kugirabamu n'obusingi kandi tukagumiza mu Bwegyese nabo bakagenda omisho.
So ko bari mnonga madam principal ngabagira ngo umushoje nsaba ntubaretera abagenyi abo mutana tukudiscussinga anshonga stars zimwe na zimwe, because this show ni ndunda solution.
Yes.
Education ni kintu ekimevanje providing a solution to the people. Washoma ogabigo mbiye washo oshonga so kufuna mbiye washo onke system yo kuza kugira ngo oshomeza university oza institute mari emyaka 2 mari 3 aza washo rotandike fitere mikono here and there on the street. Echo we must find a solution. No one kuza find a solution niye na nabo abuchukwata nicho SkyTvUg kubasa kubaretera abantu abo tubase kudiscussinga anshonga stars mwe nazo omisho aho nza kuba twine guild president wa Bishop Stuart University ninga sheba gufaza nga BSU nawe nakuba naija atweyungeho tukudiscussinga enshonga stars zimwe na zimwe azikwatirine na topic yetu ya education amidst the pandemic. Pandemic umuhereza wa murevu bito murungi kuyabireho ebintu bingi bikahinduka tuija new normal ebibaizire new normal online learning,
yes,
automatic promotion ya automatic promotion ebintu bingi byaho. So when izoberi enshonga yitu nanabagambe nti want to discussing nogira ngo ebyo byone byabireho automatic promotion, teacher motivation tuba tukiriyaho aija differences in payments z'abashomesa ba science n'aba arts, simani gadgets ezo abana binakozesa bakushoma. As I talk now, some universities nibakozesa online learning n'amashomera ngo by the way aga secondary na institutions nizikozesa online learning. Obekitwe nakumanya online learning ejo ne yamumwana ngo runashoma ne basa kumuletera yashikirize kitekate ekigendero wache ningashi amashomero gonge nango abana abo babarabe mu mikono then babajweke ngofira ya graduate ya degree then bamengo bashomesa bashikirizo mukono byona tukuza kurwo mukano kanje niyo ndya ngomutebe kanisa haza ebiremberwamo y'umuremyi witu niwe ntwe nango shoyeji o participating raba WhatsApp yitu ya 0709 kinana na mwenda nkaga nemwa ashatunene wase kutugambira iwe notekateka ki iwe ejongeje ka affecting it buri muntu arona abana bishomero ni yangu mukiri mu cyumura abo kutureba umziri waro natureba niwe wase kuhereza entekateka yawo azo misho aho sakubantu kwata masimu mbase ni mukutwereza entekateka yawo when you can't andike na guild president, Mr. President, Your Excellency, from the University of St. Joseph.
Yes.
For starters, COVID kuyizire, ntwenatangira mu COVID. Hije bintu bingi.
Yes.
Online learning, simanyi kuzaho kazaso gondi Zoom, nabageta bazibiyeta cyebyo kushomera gundi meeting,
Google meeting,
yes, nebindi bingi. So ntwe nakumanya iwe munkabeji no jango bintebi mukambiyete bekanise bikabagwamu.
Yes.
Mukabirusivinga muta, how was your perception ebintu nkebi then ukora muri tugambire how are you faring?
Yeah, webale mu mutebe kansa program moderator. First and foremost, pandemic is a two-sided thing. It was either negative or positive. Ekarete chibi nechirundi. So konkanta kajire hare nyoke nyene ndi victim ya COVID-19. Nkafacing chiba kweta ngo online teaching nkamanya cyabe kimanyisa, which was not the case in the past. Wacharebe. So hati online teaching kuyizire ningashi pandemic kuyizire twaza online teaching twa facing challenges nkitwe nkabeje. Remember chikatuba mutachetegere ekyo nicyo kubanza. So kucyagwira mutachetegere twareba mwe bizibu byingi mirongo ekyo kubanza. Gadgets zo kureba zitukoza. Gadgets zikazitari standard yo kugira ngo you can access kugira ngo lecture yana zo kushobora mbisha no bindi gadget kama laptops, yeah. So the gadgets zinazo zikarete haza chatletero ku missing some information from the lecturers, and at the end some of our students were for texts, which was something which was not good.
Just a moment. But lecturers could they feel that you are facing those challenges just for
they could feel it, but still it is their role to teach right from the university directive kusomesa. So lecturer tinecyo kubona umugambira natakwenda kumanya because yagira ngo iwa ine kusomesa kana kayine kusomesa wachetegereza. So hadi charetera bamwe ba student batashoma ba missing information kancheretera abandi bafuna na retext. Then ekindi tije twarebe kizibu cha network. Remember COVID kuyagire abandi bazo mu cyaro bazi mu sparse areas bazi mu village areas remote areas of course network to kugira ngo wori kakabaro umusozi kuri hansi ningaza nkai network ne yange nutembeso zubanza waza kuzamuto gorsozi kuzakora kuza kuronda network kuza kushoma so cyaretera nabandi ba missing information abo kizibu cyane network so it was a big problem cyaretera beje banga kushoma nabo ba dropping out of school because of online teaching ebijwenda bukarikoze COVID-19
university paying students desk echirungi we are with the his excellence
exactly yokuna libere de victim yabo ya pandemic nyonkanta kabire grade by the so chande tanti this is something very strange the Kenya Zimbabwe grade president I raised these issues to the administration. I think they will understand and you see umuntu yagoinga under online teaching na no muntu yaza mu class physical teaching twakashanizo bane narum
before you came into contest
yes
ntwena tubanze tureba abana abo ababire bari in your time
yes.
Bo no girango how did they baka overcoming abata situation ejo
situation kwizere kuyabiraho
kufuna retake itaria for your own making
yes exactly atari kan kusoborere cyabire hekenyene so kutara dore ko online examinations abamwe examinations are from hard because of network emails banga kuzireceivinga ningashi you know that it is something networking so anything can happen, information can be lost. So kuchabiro we had a meeting with the administration, the university administration, to identify such students about from the issues missing marks to our desk. Yeah, you will naka ukakora exam yes nkajikora kuna ajikozire kuwa ajikozire ukasinika ina proof yo kugira ngo ukasinika ibintu ebyo yes njine kwabo tajine still they could go back and check bareba wakozire kinani so cyari tuleta together but it took time. It was a gradual process. It was gradual conquer. Of course we had nothing to do.
So finally getting used to the system.
We got used to the system, but as in the end COVID quize nechendera we went back to the normal. Kwa still harumba lecture abaya manyatindo. So twaza kushomera online.
Kajikoze sanka escape route
exactly. Bakoreka ngo muza WhatsApp, we shall meet on WhatsApp and we read shomera WhatsApp. So but students natucha kumachivatikana some longer, but right now we are recovering out of it. Mpora and we think with time it will be a done deal.
Iwe yamara kutweyungaho studios za SkyTV program Education and Patriotism studios nyine President His Excellence Noah George Ogunowa University of St. Joseph na principal wa Marara Institute for Social Development ningashi MISID to discussing education amidst the pandemic. Abana barundi baza kuhumuruka abantu bahumurikire kungamwe nakubanza kumanya before we continue tukagira ngo yes twazo next level z'abana bahumuruka ebye nyuma bibafunde ni bayamba because at the end of the day abana abantu bakuzo mu field azabazo mu field ebo bashomere uzo kushanga they are unable to apply them. Not because they are dumb, but just because of the situations or circumstances beyond their own control. So, how did this issue affect the students and the lecturers? Madam Chompire, as a principal, and at the same time a lecturer, because I know talk about principal Chonkota Kromesa. New knowledge mukaba mujetebekanisize fule to impact the knowledge kugira ngo the students are able to get what they are supposed to get class.
Wabare mutebekanisa wa program new knowledge amazima gargo tukaba tutajetebekanisize hapana habokuba eti ni pandemic ninga pandemics covid ebola ni bw'endwara z'ibigwiririzi ezikwija unexpectedly tutazetekekere first of all zeze ndwara nizija omuntu utakumanya that it is going to happen like this haza Mr. Moderator kugira ngo no kugira ngo abe bakaffectinga abeje apana bakaffectinga amashomero bya affectinga abashomesa to the extent you tahura online teaching some lecturers were even not
prepared.
Not only being prepared, but some of them they do not have the gadgets. They do not have the capacity. Even institutions themselves, we don't have enough gadgets. You know, these things, you need data. You need all sorts of things to make sure the online learning takes place. So bikatu teganisa konka nkambara institute of social development tukagezaho niti nko tukubasa kandi n'ikindi issues za network abeja binje actually nibaba mbarugo mu byaro hazo bunde byaro byahare nshanga umuntu narwanka nkabuhweje nko mu shozi nangwa mwene emyanya yahari ushanga first of all to kubasa connectinga n'umweji nangwa no kumugambira ngo mbwe ntati mwaza kuza online teaching aronde network ahiri tuwamufuna. So really ushanga it would not be fair for institutions to really use online learning haza ukachemaramu nkishomero mbwenu for that matter ukabushanga yes online learning is there konka if possible after COVID or any other pandemic you had to give students a second chance to come back to school and actually do face-to-face learning as usual.
Aro enshonga yuagamba hwaho yaba kugira ngo some of the lecturers never had enough gadgets oba kucyengo kukozesa bintu
yes.
Barono bashomesa abeji bino kwika haza baba takire bakafuna retake. So at the end of the day omwana afuna retake ninga sha performinga kubi azomu job market kurondo murumo uzo kushanga bamunagijura here and there yet atari responsible for such issue. Ejo yonshonga nogira ngo abeji bitu on principle tumwa abareterebizo bukanda bine kubafunamo
hati nicho mtekanisa program nicho na ningamba kugira ngo as an institution you must be all round kutwe twajya online teaching and learning toshemerire kandi kuchireba as the only option ninga ukachitwara ngo that is what is on. No, you must know there is also that one otakubasa really ku accessing that online teaching. Ningo ine certain lecturer washomire 19 those years when these gadgets actually were
Stone
not
age period.
Yes. Yeah, and actually that teacher or that lecturer, it is not that he cannot deliver. Yes, he can deliver, but he still has that analog thing in him.
To add on that, add on what she's saying, there are even other lecturers.
Yes.
University in English institution are resigning to online teaching.
Yes.
Yes, they resigned because they didn't have the capacity to teach via online.
Yes. And not that they are not good.
They are able.
They are not good, but because it is now a new era, which they have also to first whatever learn. And actually, this is a pandemic that has just
so
principle.
Yes, please.
I thought you were principle na staff yawe when a program is to be implemented numaza master mamaji tensaho then mureba how effective it will be such that umweji abase kugifuna hati mwaba mugirango from what he is saying some lecturers resigned yanshongezo no jangwa amashomero gakabanza gas tensaho ningashi they just came abrupt.
Like
mwazi implementing amtakumanya how effective they will be because ujuke omwana ogu arona ashoma naronda future yenje kale naenda kuza gukora naenda kuza gukora mu ro camp ro farm naenda kuza kushomesa naenda kuza gukora ibintu bingi konka hati shahezi emwe atakufuna knowledge emwe atakugifuna kuriya system ya management disorganized nugira ngo are we not making these students in school victims of circumstances study their own making?
Yeah, sure. It affected students very much. like I said, even institutions themselves. Kuba when it happened, twareba twaturo mu mberezo for some time, the government had to come up with the system, this online system. Supporting, encouraging. And namashomero twareba ngu really it can work. Remember, at one time, ukoshanga tumukubasa no kufuna home meetings as administration to talk about such issues, to see how best you will do that. You are somewhere, motoka tizukutambara, so everything is on Zoom, on phone. So really, kama shomero gakaba affected, abana baba affected, konka kuna gamba. Most institutions ababiremba basa kumanya what is taking place, because nobo kuboriyo mu bembezi wishomero nkanye, I am having a child na nyenye no mweji uri affected. I know what it means by buying data every day. And even some of these young children live around these university students would even misuse the online learning. You give your child data, and this child is using data for playing games. He's playing games, he's WhatsApping, he's going on Facebook, he's going on YouTube, and those things. You find even a student moving into other things, things like pornography.
That needs parental guidance.
Sure. Exactly. And actually, I am a parent, much as I am an educationist. But sometimes, as a parent, you guide, but you are not really there exactly when the student is trying to learn.
Because of some issues here and there.
Some issues.
Your Excellency.
Yes.
You know, a baba learns to shave by shaving fools. Abasaje bishoki nibakira kwegera abasu ako kugira ngo baba takuchumanya. So system eji nkirebuka ekija ya applicable to some of the students. I'm not saying they are foolish, but they were victims.
Yeah, exactly.
So where do you think it is taking them? Omwana omweji online learning akafuna challenges, networks and etc. Mwaka atakubichenga, because learning must be interactive.
Yes.
Hati mwe how are you affected, and where do you think mwenkabeji it is taking you?
Yeah, we are to cancel our program. First and foremost, online program eji kuyizire abeja bingi bakafuna kibakweta ngo ni mobile knowledge n'obwenje bwafuna gadget eji bitari obwenje bwo mushomeso byakora ubiyakwereza. That's why nakugambira nti it is very different omushomesa wo mwino mu class physically, it's very different na nogo kuba mwinika asum, because I may nimbasa kwata simu nkoreka ngundi ya Zoom and I'm online, I'm learning na nabandi, because it is a network. Njitekeho njeneze kore byanje, and I miss out the information that is being taught. Now nikiza chi affecting njirankai a job market twazo mu interview, ni comme office bambuza chairman wiza kusaba umurumo ndiye niza kusaba umurumo echi according to the course you washobere. So atogwa ryo na bibi iyo barga waza kusaba umurumo twino shomera online okodo kwata simu agitekazo waza mukore byawo tokunza na komuntu yakubuza byo interview ikinte cyakubuza noza ko bana okimanya. That's where the problem comes.
All right.
Yes.
Principle. Njangu wajihura point ejo. When teachers are teaching online, or when they were teaching online, bakaba considering factors as rules a classroom. For example, making learning interactive. That is one. Two, or making sure the children are paying attention. Obabeji, these university students back paying attention. Your point reaches home. Hati kukaruna agamba imwe, were you considering factors ezo kugira ngo your point is clearly taken, obanza ofune feedback of what you are teaching?
Ubaro mtekanisa wa program nko kutwagamba ngo it was a challenge okushoma kona kwa kutura. We learn better when we are being taught by people we see. Nangwa abanyankore bo binefu mzabo ngwa misho gomwira guju gataho mu ngaro ko kuba nogamba n'omuntu omutebekanisa tukurebana tuti really nonyetegereza munonga ninga ninkwetegereza munonga thani waba unterire sumu nambwe nyowe nko muntu tinkukira nabanye neshonga zikwenda nganire n'omuntu nimugira nti ninyenda kukureba
than
kumuterere sumu mukaganira ahabo kuba wabana ureba umuntu ine cyangwa cyo kumwegaho uko mushomesa wabana ushomesa umwejo uri kukureba ni ukamureba numanya ngo utaketegerize ninga yayetegerize mbwenu izo effects za online learning umazima garugo kwa guild president okuya kigambaho ubwo muntu washomere ahasumu aha computer takureba mushomesa tiyareba satani issue okuyaja tuchiretinga physically nikija kumugumira kwa kuja kuza kuri yo interview naja kutandika kuhurana aha kubatara cyetegereze
because na knowledge yayinete kumara
yes kumara kubatara kirebere and in most cases we learn by doing nabanye no kunkore ngaro zanje no kundeba feso kuntwaza you really learn better
na n'ikindi kongera byagamba umushomesa yana gushomesa byo mu class mu kureba physically no kwa kubana nagize ko signs and signatures and what na wahika no mu exam are hope possibility yo kujya ngo wase kwijuka answer in that very day yashomisi mu ecece yashomisi
because of physical interaction.
Yes, because of the physical interaction no wase kwijuka yo mu class eki umushomesa akakoreki yakoreki haza twayegeje.
But
so as
Your Excellency, we have to get used to changes because change is a fact of life.
It is a change. Yes, it is a fact of life.
You know, situations came to getting used to the new normal.
But by then, you cannot compare physical teaching. Let me tell you, Mr. Moderator, with this online teaching.
Now, in addition,
I think in nation we were wagambira hwaho eyaba students abatari focused.
Yes.
Because at your lecture, I'm teaching you.
Yes.
Ni manyangu I'm teaching students abizire kugira kibafuna with focus.
Yes.
Hati ukora be uriyo mbiyawe, is that my concern as a lecturer?
Of course it is not your concern, but nyona ndio job market. To me, I'm now talking as me as George as the president. Niye ndu interview. Ukandete the documents za wakajangu. Me I went and I'm going to online teaching na no go and the physical teaching. Of course I'm going to check the other ways. Physical
no, the issue here is oku taking a home. Ne okujirangu maybe much as the system had some challenges, some students bakaba tar focused.
Maybe yeah. A quite number of students were not focused.
Because focus we are looking at yes kanda ndabiromu bizubu kushoma tukurikiriya at the end of the day I'm looking for ways of getting information age.
Yes.
Cha kiricho kwata esimu ngatera lecturer akamugamba nti mumanya lecturer ebo waruze nyuti nabikwata obanta amze bigere from here to where you are or you give me private teaching at least information afon. So when we have the nature of students abaye batakweferayo hati unono ndamu lecturer wakoreki
hataho it is quite challenging now. It is a question of discussion now.
And on the side of students.
So now it is upon us as students kugambecho kujangu how is a change, can we adopt the change that has come up,
right?
Yes. So it is now itukito kaba students aba yomba shoma how is a change yajangu twaza kushomera online. Can we take up the change and can we adopt it perfectly? Kujangu chicho chitiyambo misho.
Because there are changes as tukubasa challenges as blaming on these people, the lecturers. But abana you focused.
That's where the problem is. Abana binji tabari focused because they are used to what? To physical teaching. Now, hat kule his online teaching. That's why I'm telling you, you think as students can we adopt that change?
Madam Principal, situations came, government iketa kwasa kujicontrolling, abana wakawata kwasa kujicontrolling, inka institutions nomtekaho mechanisms chi kugira ngo abana bagetinga used to the new normal aza bafuna iki bashebe kufuna no muzire nawe akaganyirwamo omushongejo iyo kureta umwana we akashoma amidst that, because now abakutureba we are talking about this issue because na hate kironege ndo misho some universities zikironze kozesa online teaching azo kozesa online teaching eji abantu abo mu ebizibu byo mu covid nicyo twaretera topic eji up to now bikironi byeyongera so nicyo twaretera abakuraba base kutugambira how can we forge the way out problems zironze ndo misho tureba kutwakabasa kuzisolving so
ubare muteka
abana mukabateka mu buteka ningashino mubato mu buteka for that matter
hati nubwo mu rumugwito nkabashomesa abana bina bazire bebeka bibiri aba bazire nitoye abashomesa abakutwe abana bo kuba kwije mu ishomero baba abana bito
nimwe ba second parent
turi ba second parent kandi ubu turi ba second parent umutebekanisa itwe nkabashomesa ntubasa kumanya munonga abana kusinga nango n'abazira babazire majority students nibakira kutu confiningira mu munonga kutwicererezamu kuturukiza kusinga nangwa n'abazira babazire president yagamba bashinje kugira ngo abana bamwe bakaba batabitwara serious noreba abeje ni baba bari yo mu ishomero nango kushoma kurunomo konka still hari haba kudojinga lectures hari haba kwanga gukora coursework na tests aje mu ishomero na wayizere kushoma nanda kushoma tests zishika abyamu abandi bine mico endije abandi bine mico endije naenda kunywa marwa naenda kuzina abishikene benda bakuzo mu relationships such things so when hati
to mugashogwanye no jangu kubateka mu buteka
hati nico cyenje ninyijaho kugira ngo itwe nkabashomesa nituteko kugezaho gukora cyangwa umunonga haza pandemic sezi zine byazo bizukwijana byo noreba nka covid ubwire buri ngo butwama ubabejaba bamazire umubyaro mazima bakahigaye ibintu byingi amwe bazo mu kushubura abandi batura n'abazire babo bundi batari furu bazire abamwe step parents abandi nango batura n'abanyabzare the extended family bayegaye ibintu bingi na n'abazire kutura muka all the time haba muza domestic violence na nebi mbwe nabeje bagere micwe endijo haza nkabashomesa tukashanga kiriye kintu kitanguhi umwana ogwe kugaruka ku mutahara yini nojuka government eri kugira ngo mureke nangwa nabeje bijere binenda bashome mureke nangwa abasigaza bizere bakomirisho cye nabo bashome wera knowing ngwenyi moko ahiba kuruga bire bitare birungi mwe nito nkishomero na munonga nkamisidi hati yoka kugambira harevejo ito nangwa tukabanza twakinga gate kubizire twabari kumunda
abahi
abeje bitu twayanga kubareka kushohora anyhow batinersa ahabwe nshonga ito mwe twicira kugira nabeje abatomu twinabeje abahereze senior 4 so kwa kohereze senior 4 either yazom senior 5 ninga yazom institution for a certificate yes for a certificate so omwana ogwe hatuko kumuha freedom mpango mnonga remember with the covid na hari jira abantu bakabazo mbutare baza kushubura abantu bintara kuna nabigambere mwe no kubare komwe kaba kuriyo kugaruka kugezaho kuba mentoringa kugaruka kubateka harayini kuganira nabo kuri wizire na challenge oyinenda freely tuganire twinabashaho ganira nabo twine counselors ganira nabo funabanywa n'abashomesa nushanga umwana naganirira mnonga esatan lecturer ebintu byata kuganirishe ninganyana mbwe nabana bo twagumana tuba abatarashomere online twabatomu karasi twabashomesa kandi na document ye of course for us we do national exams so ushanga tukuza kumutera ho retake because for us nka institution abakora UBTB exams tukaba tutine exams tukuza kusetinga tukabaha ugutarashomere online umuhereze retake and I think to other institutions nka universities ubwo mwana nebeta retake for sure never missed exam so you give a mark for the missed exam you don't put a retake so abana bo bargo mu trauma and I think now really we are coming, we are normalizing.
Wito murungi wa SkyTv oriari education and patriotism as to discussing education amidst the pandemic. COVID kareta new normal, new changes as rules as gendo misho. So to discussing and tureba changes ezo, how are the children or students affected? Nubafuna omzire na ganyuro mata kandi lecture ezo nenshonga nyingi reka tugaruke katubetunyo mu kace akakopo kamizi then tugaruke hazo tarugaho katugaruke.
SkyTv irakari abantu.
You know me, it's a danger. Hi, it's your boy Patriotism, the Western Talent.
And you're with your girl, Patriotism.
Twakureta kunjunga program irimo bikushemeza.
Program numajeta Orwajumba.
Iwe no banza, no bakubane bambanja.
Wendo ndanzire, I'm a pro guy tinyanzire.
Program ejeri mubinji, nonda kumanya fashion, nonda kumenya kumbechiro, nonda kumanyisha hino njeri ho bwati, nonda kumaga kitaka ho bwati. Ebyo no program ejeri.
All my ladies. And don't miss out on your favorite movie trailers. No ho washozeha, no ho labe nazaneha. It's commando, no love story. Byona ntukwantu bireta mu program eji.
Orwajumba. Alright, nonda kumanya celebrity wawo kwa kutura no mokwa kurara, nonda kumanya kwa kugenda street nebicire. No mecha koze yesterday ninge cyakuza korera izoba.
Kandi ntukwantu baretera favorite comedian olabe na kushetya.
Orwo kubanza twine a fresh hit videos inzia kandi zobiri wa kabiri 100% Western music. Zobiri wa gatatu no woman crush Wednesday.
And orwakana burizo bantu kwantu baretera bweshongoro bwanyu butano obukize kwata in the Western region.
Don't miss
Orwajumba kuruga shahi 11 mpaka shahi emwe ezo mwabazi.
Sky
Television.
Buli lwa kabiri shaisha tukashahi naze kiro otaferwa program yo muhinji no mulisa aha SkyTv. Kwega abahinji okega abakugu nangwa tukakopa nari abo bantu ababasize kuraba omu business age bari kutwegesa kimwe 2 okutwa kubasa kutunga entasya omu byo buhinji no bulisa obwe turi kurabera omu mataka gitu make rero tyo tukabasa kutunga entasya nyamurungi obwe program age neza kubone kukibuho nyowe kanwa kagamba Edmond principal farmer omuhinji atarukwata mu itaka.
SkyTv nanye ainenina omushiki wanyu bursande shamshanjo zo mwihangwe yakabyona ebirungi byonka ahora yegere mishonerho eyembagerho decoration abagore nibarebeka bata saruni.
irakari abantu.
Omurebe wito murungi twakwakira we bari kureba SkyTv Education and Patriotism program ya solution nturonda solution a 2-in-1 show. You know program eri kuretera bingi ebikwatire no kushoma bingi ebikwatire no kundi hanga ryawo azo mu studios izoberi nyine abagenyi bo mutana nyine two presidents yico rakirebereho ekicho kiri SkyTvUg nyine his excellence George Niwaha ugunarwo mu University of St Joseph iri yaho muri Nyamitanga muri Mbaro mu Rurembo rwitwaha Rwakakebezi nyine his excellence Adonia Sigire yes Adonia Sigire Adonia is guild president wa Bishop Stuart University nyine principal Madam Jennifer Chompire ogun principal wa Mbara Institute for Social Development ningashi message to discussing education amidst the pandemic. Are we heading to the right direction? Binje bireho turonto gendo misho ninga abana bitu turonto batwaro murro ugwa unemployment because omuntu kwa kumara kushoma ekiroto cye ashimwe kufuna murumo azo murumo go nagufuna umuriye bibi yashomire konka yaka wa boss akamubya ati ninza kufite resimu no manya ba boss aba bar very funny sometimes like bajya ngo yakure arikuma to kubaza okay we shall call you so ntubenda kumanya how did we benefit or how are we benefiting omunkoreje iba Israel new normal ya online learning meanwhile turonto sakugirwa benshoge munchirize mbanjurire Adonia his excellence guild president Bishop Stuart University bazora mti hawa abantu your excellence
wewe mnongo mtekanisa program nimbanza nana okushaba okusasura bukwijja mu series ho
don't worry
konka nasima I was following online nasima abwagamba okwaja no kwakuruho na no kubagana enshongeji ni nkuru mnongo because life after pandemic has affecting abantu bingi na nitwe turumu the direction of the world enjeriense kwe kutwara muyone hindukire wabena jangu spapa wa muhata chiri spapa wa kutabentwegi twabeji tuko kwega kandi chize twena cha twataho na nokta ibintu bwabene bizo mutwe bikahinduka because tukashitama kumara amezi 18 so ejona nenshonga nkuru
abamwe no kushoma bakurugamo
kandi nibo bintu by the way amwe bakashwera bamwe bashwera bamwe batandika business omezi 18 mwana kiya batandika business yareba shinisho mera chikanisho makufuna sent hashikandi yakuzifuna so oshanga ngu enjerione ibintu kubya bikoramu ekahinduka amujungu na cheta drastically immediately from west to east byona byahinduka
so tutakagira hari abwakire iwe in your view and in your own behalf and on behalf of the students of Bishop Stuart University online teaching age ekaba affecting eta kandi mukaji passiving muka neba twarzeta at the moment you know you are the product
fundamentally the argument is obo teachiriza online learning oine kujishiriza haraba bataka kwata smartphone na university nawaza makerere baro konka covid kiyijire the principle is oine kuboine karimageze naresumuchi esume mpango ya smartphone kuza kwega so itenka Bishop Stuart University ekatuyamba because orengo orutkwegereraho yenu advancing and we are competing globally kushanga ngo hati university ine courses where someone ariyo Canada actually ariyo that course ariyo mu Canada can graduate at Bishop Stuart University. Why? Because tukargo mu comfort zone to realizing opportunities ngomuntu na basakushoma long distance tukintingagira internet kora students lazy but aside ndijo it is important to appreciating that fact.
Your Excellency, China kweteraha plus your fellow president from St. Joseph University, Eby'obwegyese, kandi mugamba your voices are the voices of students.
Yes.
Hariho abana abakushoma university, umuzire akasenteke nikachi. Konko karakache na inango mwana washomi. Taine gadgets zo kureba, taine smartphone, mechigambo smartphone wachi mugambira nasabye tubishogo nangamire biki so aine katochike kakatochi ako kamuyambe azo mu class ashomi ya ka university bataka kumugambira online learning mundu bamweza laptop sente za tini nubabonza smartphone takajihuriraga naruga kuri buheju some other buheju by the way these people are becoming modern in everything with the cent some other places okwe hare
karo witi sinjira
remote ayibata kubasa kugira ngo bine everything they need umwana ogo wenyenda ngo n'umugambo waki
haza orumwenye we ni nshashi konkorumwe facts no zichiriza ngun facts and wanga kuchiriza ngun facts ensene kusiga
true
ahituriye ntuzamaziyo job market where we have to compete atondera ngunyowe onshomese in my comfort it means umurimo tukwetaga ejo comfort it needs someone that hustles atuanzira ngu okay oriyo muzire obeno basa providing akatoshi. But in the long run, yes, in the long run, no kuchiza online learning is cheap. Why? Because ningu goresumu omwanya go kuza kutahone sente, for example turi into heading, kuza sente zo kutura mu hostero, ningu kuzishara ntandike mbendi omuka ndiyamurumo ninkora as I am learning. Oshangengu esente zo benoza kugura documents narishi handouts kushoma, eze sente ni sente nyinji mushije. Nyinji munonga konkati wataho data amashomero universities in wifi wazari wa downloading notes which one is expensive in the long run.
So in your view no girango this is the change abejeje bashibe kubo
and we must appreciate it
kandi bakagisiba
we must taro option mano kuzamurumo bakubuze bakujeng submitting application letter yawa email ushange email tukajimanyaga tukajihuraga noho kuba na losing azo kashoma ohereze myaka 3 university myaka mukaga secondary konka wobo tafsindikirwe aharusika being pushed to the wall and tukega omunjere gumire we cannot become fruitful products.
Your excellency system is very effective kugira ngo umwa abana bakagifunamo regardless of how good it is.
System ya online
is it effective? Our universities abokusinga nabachikoze is it okay abana bona they are favored over it favors some few
it favors some konka tare sindestine bicibina chirungu
bari abandi bono bateka nkai.
So to add on what my fellow president had said, nka institutions ninga shinka universities zaza kusettinga such objectives kujango bakozese online, they should consider 3 things. First, being kumbanyango they are low income earning parents, they are moderate income earning parents, and they are high income earning parents. So then 3 perspectives our institutions in kusettinga objectives in 3 areas.
Your excellency because setting but these things came abrupt.
Kungat kanjisira abrupt, then what should we do? Mosha tunoza kujya mu muzire aine heke mwera keje kuza gurura mwana smartphone kashikara guze heka yawo baze
Madam Principal. Yes. Tugambire turebi mbabo those are your excellencies, they are students. Unogira ngo system weji is so effective imwe nkaba kugikozesa umbana kandi kuya kubatari effective tukoreki twaturonsa kurganshonge gihaza tukazanshonge nijo abakiri.
At system wejo ekabire effective in the modern times
like these ones
konka like kokutugumira ntugamba tine kintu kirunje kitagira challenges kandi buri omwe ku ekintu kuchikwija kimwe affectinga umuringo gweye hati ha side ya beji yes okwega umumbera zigumire ubundi nukuyamba beji nyensya even ukumanya okukorera umumbera zitangwe konka nkabeji bona mbezo umushomero bakwenda kushoma mbwenu immediately ko kwikana tugira ngo twaza online learning. Yes, nko mwana na it's very easy to train a young man or a young woman okora ku adaptinga kukoresa these gadgets but hati orebe ha side y'umuzire wogo mwana hariho nota kucetegereza wamugira ngo nubasa kuzaha sumwejo ninga yakugurira computer nubasa kushoma tabaso kutarahuka kucetegereza n'ikindi cya kabiri nko twagambere okushoma kwitu tukushana they are slow learners hariho abeegi abatakora kukakukwata nko mushomesa gwo kuba mwino mu kibina norakuka kumwetegereza umanya uti this student needs more attention than the other so hino kuza kuhikanureta online akarakuka ku adaptinga akashome ibintu akabyetegereza ke na first class hinoria for sure kuza kugwa so as we go modern as we go online tukutekwa kugira ngo hore samare turebera hari yecho tuteko kuchitwaza mpora much as it's a challenge kiza ku affecting omweji kiza ku affecting omuzire konka tukuza kwihamu okutwaza abantu mpora kuhika achitukwenda nk'abashomesi.
Your Excellency George.
Yes.
System eje kasinga kukosa munonga abana ba secondary barumuna banyu abarunu bijira a universities. In your view nugirango how were they affected?
Yes, cyo kubanza
can as they are coming, do you think bakafunamu?
Exactly. We bari mutebekansa our program cyo kubanza nyuma so cyo kwanda kugambira ndabana ba secondary ninga shawe bari umse nyonyeka nyene covid iri kuza kwije nkandi mvaka ya 6 haza cyantwara umwaka gwona ntaka humurikira kuzanka university so na kokana kumanyina hope anytime ninza kuzanka university ninza kuza university konka abana ba secondary bakaba affected mnonga icyo kubanza abana babishye abamwe bashwerwa abandi baza kurobwa house garo abasigazo baza kutera amatafari bahikayo bafune sente n'ibyo kushoma babirgaho completely.
Who is to blame? Tumonshonga nkege
cannot be no one to blame.
The pandemic.
It is the pandemic, no one to blame.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Because we blame the pandemic.
They thought it was the only option to take. Because we know the problem is girl child. They are very weak. So kakukomsakazi yambihabiha yamemtwara 2015
yacho muzire bakabazo muzire abazire bitsiriza for survival.
Yes. Because abajika families kama mpango abazire bari mukora taking care of the family.
Actually on that note some parents bakaba bajema bishiki babo kushwera kuba obwiro bwo bakasagarumka bari abanywa barahuka kukura physically so muzira rebo mushiki wamezera amabere yamere kibunu gwe nateka ngo cyakora taho no kushwerwa kamuretere
omurebe wito murunje wa Sky TV Education and Patriotism turontugamba the impact of online teaching during the pandemic. No manya abantu abakusinga omurebe wito murunyuntu wendo manye ngo effects nzibasa kuba felt now then zirebuke in the next 6 years or in the next 7 years. So the reason why to residential engage tuenda to change turebe are we moving in the right direction because as you know more online teaching ekija during the pandemic as an hati some universities and some schools have adopted it konkantu ena kumanya is it effective abantu bafunamu are they getting the exact the content the way they are supposed to get it how are they monitored or the teachers are just doing the work for the sake of doing the work your excellency Adoni tuenda kumanya in your view abana baba secondary COVID age amasimu online teaching of course there is the way how younger children are diverted by phones mwana nataka kwata simu yajifuna yaza kushanga WhatsApp yaza twine buru movies on these phones and other social media disadvantages you know jambo zika affecting sitabana nabanywa abo who had a dream kuja kubashanga university ahimuri
webale mnongo mtekanisa program nyoni njirangu yes side demwe tukaba negatively affected and very much konka side ndijo nyoni njiranti ni appreciating na covid kuijo kashanga ta option ya masimu because amahanga gatsijire omwana wa P4 toramuhesimu kagetinga already ngunakuza pornography. Why? Because that's how they are brought up. Babore kenje yokoze sashi amasimu kandi amahanga ngo nugo gashirize nargatshizire hati washanga ngo to appreciatinga okukoza amasimu hati nyoni njirangu nikirunji zo hinabashferiremo kandi in any developing economy nikibaho kandi ngira nti yes tukahavinga enshonga yo kugira ngo amasomo gija truth be told abana bita bari bija university abinji no kushanga bari half baked. For example, bari on first year, I'm sorry to say no kushanga bari half baked. Why? Because no hijire muna system ndije jiriye neja meya this new system education, new curriculum. Why? The pandemic has showed us that the old is no longer at use, still competitive, is no longer competitive on the job market. And so twaza kureba engeri ndijo etwakubasa ku appreciating maybe twaleta new curriculum. That is an advantage. Oshanga ngu yes omwana wawe nawasa kuba kifere maybe akishweriremu maybe amasimu konkani wamanya ngo mwana wanje takumanya kozesa sumo muringo ogu nokutaho buryo torarinde yakuzere yazamurumo ngo bamugisa kose sumo necho kushaza nabacayi nikiba kutushiriza obwadoro butukozesa kuno meganda tukabugura abana yitu bakasima abana ba pifono bakubukora as practicals. Hashin bakutina kwereza abana b'amasumu ngo batina pornographic videos no niyengeri yo kwa bakurize so echecho chere kutwegesa ngo no mwana no byakubari yo musinia 2 ayine sumu mu class konkataraza WhatsApp because namanya priority yakwenda sumu. So in the long run, yes, they will be guided. They will be guided in the long run. They will be guided. To be tutakaba guided because by batazin. But now you must accept ngoma shomero nigakwikiriza abana kureta masumunka. Why? Because natwazo mbuhumuru no shanga kusindika howaka. Kandi that is the world where we are headed. Unkatojang for us we want to keep in our comfort. Omwana kwatesumya university. Amazima nsigara turyaho umwana tarufuna murumu tarumanya opportunities tar competing favorably na nensi so nyoni nzira ntorumwe covid kije yet hitting hard abana bitu basaka babira affected but we must appreciate in the line of economic development covid has helped us somehow.
Madam Principal abana barumu nabitu aba bari mu university mu secondary barone bija abaye bakozesa online phones for the first time. How were they affected? And do you think okwija kwabo mu higher institutions of learning mkoza kubateka kigenderwa cyenyini or they were affected in one way or the other?
Obarumtebekana sana hati noreva online learning I think ka guild president kuya gambaho noreva harho levels of development. Harho umwana wa P1, P2, P7, even secondary kurugira age yo mwana haine bintu bikuba mushemerire. Haza we shall not forget traditionally okututwire umwana wo mu China ati 2-3 years na kwata smartphone kandi nabasa kumanya kugikozesa. Umwana wo mu Africa nga guild president okuyagamba ntumanya ngo ashame kubanza yaza university kuza kwateje sumu haza psychologically hati kuchikuja cyahikana ikintu kizaho n'ikintu kishobo nikibaho abana bo they get affected they out of excitement hakuba nareba ngo biyakwate sumu. Yes, he can be guided by the parent, by the teacher ngoje sumu jine you are supposed to do ABCD with it. But this is a human being and some of these children are inquisitive to learn more. You are moreka ngwaza haza shomecha konkano shanga wakandi yainziri kudiscoveringa other things kurujira age yeye haza nechinto chatatandikine namwen for us sometimes we get surprised ntwatu inabanomuka they know how to use these gadgets more than us the parents no shango mwana ryo yakoreke chinto I have a son of 10 years anzatinjira Google na searchinga there is this footballer akafa pere something
pere
yes na manyobu yazarwa na manye byakoze nemyaka yafire nayo is 10 years nebyakoze rebyo
that is better
yeah so challenge ho no kugira ngo abana abo ikintu cyo batakizarirwemo atukushanga level nke ya secondary these are adolescents adolescents embera zabo nizumanya bine challenges za adolescents.
No, they should be guided.
So I think
by getting used to the new
I think where we are heading, ababana they will get used and they will know how to use these gadgets. Konka ebyo kusisikara byo bituraho nangwa no tayo turiyo mu ordinary life omwana ko shanga abandi bariho ko ariyo maru ariyo muriki it was not out of these phones.
Okay, so omurebe wito murunjo wa Sky TV turiyari education and patriotism aza turon tugamba anshonga ya education amidst the pandemic enshonga yaje tujiganira hashahezi no pandemics no busizi chendi ninga shizo ronzi genda nka we are looking at tomorrow, we are looking at the impact of tomorrow system weji okuyabire handled by institutions and how it affected the students abana okubafundemo. Your Excellency Adonia omu dakika nkemo ningi ibiri nyondo gambe automatic promotion systems ezikuzizire covid kuyizire government yastamase yati no abana bari mu different classes yaba promoting abaye bazo mu class for 2 days 20 days or 16 1 month bona yaba promoting automatically regardless of how they are performing. Promotion zezo nzitware
tuichirize twange at one stage in life echenshi kuto affecting and we shall feel the decision the impact of the decision that we shall have made. For example, waba nokura ukajanya weti ndarye nikibaso butakushasha hati konka barakugira wahiza kufuna alsa zombero byo misho. For example, ninkuha ebiro ebikabiri one no kushanga abana ba automatic promotion but they lost a stage.
Exactly.
Academic stage bakajiruzing abana abo it means that they have missed something in their growth. To assume job market they'll be half baked regardless. And no kushanga tibaka competing na bakuratire it means nwajeta cohort narishi echechweka chabana babire automatically promoted was job market no kwano ba identifying easily. Exactly. Why? Because of mindset. Why? Abo kubenje ribakora ebintu byabo performance competence tekashana ne yabandi. So at one point mukikiriza decision yakozire Sambona n'abana bagaritswe mu mashomero when they were pregnant echo tindakigambeho decision bakozire at one point we shall feel its impact which is negative.
Thank you so much, Your Excellency. George,
yes,
iwenshongejo nogira ngo where are we heading turi mu direction eshire ninga turonto gambolinga with education which is supposed to be the key to progress.
We baramutebe kansa wa program ngoku yagamba my fellow His Excellency, at one time we shall feel the impact of these people who are automatically promoted. Government ekaza pressure abazere bagiteka pressure nangwana nabandi abantu kugira ngo bakwata abana baba promoting abateko mu classes zindo bayebwe kintu kimwe ngo education taine age no muntu no bakubona imyaka 50 still you can go to class and read. Echo chikabeba government yaza pressure ba promoting abana automatically they miss the stage at a certain level. Yes,
ekane kukora chikuwa kuboliwe katuje you are the minister of education, you are the general
has a pandemic nada when the minister of education has a pandemic when that facing the pandemic. I was in P3 Saddam nga was in P3 first term gariko tandikireyo yewahika ogomiza mno kusoma
abana barano bakura abikintu bakushwerwa
ebyo kura tugine na kakwate na education wano manyecho ukwenda. So government ekakora decision, to me it was not good.
It was a bad decision.
It was a bad decision because bakaza pressure y'abantu bantu babarije abantu ito bakutegeka ngo abiki bakura bareta mabere mabasigaza bareta birije. What do you mean?
Enshunga ya automatic promotion midu haro turonto sakozo mu short break no gigamba hocho mu dakika nkemo.
Okay, the truth is it was not a good decision, I may say. Kandi icyo cyona kikaretwa inshunga yo kugira ngo umurokwe nojuka Ministry of Education kugira ngo baza kureta radio, baza kureta TV, abana bashome ngo abana bari mu kana bashoma bati ningira nka 20% no babiri ba ready kugira ngo babasa kuba promoted. so iki cya age nacyo cya convincingira abantu binyungu abana be promoted. I think it was not a good idea kandi twija kufesinga challenges nore nabana hate ababire directly promoted nore bo kushoma kwabo ushanga umwana taine magezi kumbe it is a problem aha kugira ngo he has jumped Satan.
Wewe wale mnongo mure wito munonjo wa Sky TV Original Education and Patriotism. Iyo aya marafuteka TV yawe turoho turi mu program ya Education and Patriotism kandi turon tureba education amidst the pandemic. Umwana umuzire n'umushomesa bakaba affected bata kandi ikintu cyo kuto affecting tutamwisha tukakigeza aho kugira ngo tukisolving tutatu affecting tomorrow. Turon tuzomuka short break ngatakagira twargo break nzaba ntugamba nshonga ya teacher motivation. Umuriye byona ntagamba amweji ntagamba ari gundi ba directors b'amashomero bahi kunka teacher is less talked about kandi umushomesa yatara happy noza kushangoshanga hariho ibintu bitakugendaje haza twamaragaraka nzagamba nshonga ya teacher motivation. Are the teachers happy? Abashomesa umashomero are they happy? Are they happy doing their work or they are just in what we can call circus? Reka tuzumka break kachi twagaraka tuzakugamba nshongejo nezinde zikurata wewe runengo targa education and patriotism.
Sky TV irakari abantu.
Hi, it's your boy SkyTvUg, the Western Talent.
And you're with your girl, Betty Fiesra.
Twakureta kunjunga program erimwe bikushemeza.
Program numajeta Orwajumba.
Iwe no banza, no bakubane bambanja.
Wendo ndanzire I'm a broke guy tinyanzire.
Program eje mubinji nonda kumanya fashion, nonda kumenya kumbetiro, nonda kumanyisha hino njero bwati, nonda kumaga kitakaro bwati. Ebyo no program eje.
All my ladies.
And don't miss out on your favorite movie trailers. Noho washozeha, noho labena zaneha, it's commando, no love story. Byona ntukwantu bileta mu program eji.
Orwajumba. Alright, nonda kumanya celebrity waho kwa kutura no kwa kurara, nonda kumanya kwa kugenda street nebicire. No mecha koze yesterday ninge cyakuza korera izoba.
Kandi ntukwantu baletera favorite comedian olabena kusetsia.
Orwo kubanza twine fresh videos inzia kandi zibiri wa kabiri 100% Western music. Zibiri wa gatatu no woman crush Wednesday.
And orwakana burizo bantu kwantu baletera bweshongoro bwanyu butano obutize kwata in the Western region.
Don't miss
Orwajumba kuruka shahi 11 mpaka shahi mwe ezo mwabazi.
Sky
Television.
buri rwa kabiri shaisha tukashahi naze kiro utaferwa program yo muhinji no mulisa aha Sky TV. Kwega abahinji okega abakugu nangwa tukakopana yabo bantu ababasize kuraba omu business age bari kutwegesa kimwe bibiri bishatu okutwakubasa kutunga entasya omu byobuhinji no bulisa obwe turi kurabera omu mataka gitu make rero tyo tukabasa kutunga entasya nyamurungi obwe program age neza kubane kukiboho nyowe kanwa kagamba Edmond principal farmer omuhinji atarukwata mu itaka.
Sky TV nanye ainenina omushiki wanyu bursande shamshanje zo mwihangwe yakabyona ebirungi byonka ahora yegere mishonerho eyembagerho decoration abagore nibarebeka bata saruni.
y'abantu.
Twakwakira again umurevito mu njyo wa Sky TV Original Education and Patriotism. My name is Vicent Mujinya. We want to discuss ahanshonga ya education amidst the pandemic. Mtuzahi torikerize nkahi kandi nyinshi akaregeta itwe abarabira mu system age yabe nebizo bingi na munonga ebyambere to covid na pandemic sinka Ebola. So ntwe nagamba ahanshonga ya ya teacher motivation. Ebyona nibigendo misho kunko mushomesa ari kushomesa abana aba warahape abana aba mushomesa narabo mu challenges ki kuza kugira ngo worth motivation. There are different problems zizire government ngijo yashashura ba sciences aba arts mbe muri nzire private schools abashomesa mwene barra government schools abashomesa mwene barunu be yagara aba arts mbagira ngo ito tuba kutfoni tokatso mu class tukore bitukora tustame government niye kumanya umwana nuwar manya harafu nde mwito tubi kutkwataho poshin tuzakomai and what is the way forward. So Madam Principal Kantan Keniwe, as a teacher, do you feel whether you are government or you are private, do you feel yourself kugira ngo you are clearly motivated in doing your work regardless of haroka missing link somewhere akakubura?
Ubaramutebekanisa amazima agarugo abashomesa abamwe bashemerirwe kandi abandi tabashemerirwe. Hati nk'enshonga ya abashomesa ba sciences kongerwa sente aba arts bakasugwe nyuma aba n'abashomesa babiri abagira mu institution emwe bakashoma bona bakashoma ushomesa ubwo akashoma bwa science bwashoma bwa arts kandi arts nkihanga nintekateka ngo tuzetenga aha kubatine royo rukuza kushoma chemistry na biology nateko kushoma history na CRE tihine umwebembezi urukuza kushoma physics na technical drawing hapana naza kushoma political science naza kushoma history naza kushoma so nintekateka ngwaho government mazima ekitekatekeho isho kitereze aha kuba muri yecho mbagira ngo a hungry man is an angry one.
Omugamba kwa president na aba ministers beno bagira ngo baronu batekateka abashomesa ba arts kunka bakabata kubasa kubanza akuinkuriza ingasaririza z'abashomesa bona kunka bakabanza aba arts then ko baraheze aba sciences ko baraheze bije bazaba arts so bajya ngo bagumisereze kunka wecho no gira ngo
haza nico nabani ingamba nibagira ngo abanyankore nibagira ngo kotera abana ubatera bona mboye numukutanda
neza kuba wasikira wagato myafu muhendeke oza kuri to gundi
umukutandika tabarakitandikirege haza kija ku affectinga abeji noreba they say when two elephants fight the grass must suffer. Ubwo umuntu nabasa ko batine bushoboruzi bw'amani bwo koreka powers ninga nongo no kuruzayininga mutebekanisa karugaha murumo naje kugumaho kungatandike gukora biguru byampisi atandike gukora binkwatire ki ningira ubu videos no bure wano baraba WhatsApp aba sciences uko bakunakira aba arts badura kevyo miliyoni na such things. So for sure they are psychologically tortured. Haza nintekateka ngo hanso kwa beji kiriyo nikibateganisa when government Eby'obwegyese negiro kuyakitebekanisa.
Madam Principal ntakagiro wa presidents abashom imwenka bantu shomesa abari mu private institutions movement yo kushashura abantu ba abashomesa ba arts aba sciences kareka ba arts imwenka bashomesa abari mu private institutions. How is it affecting you? Nchi affecting achita as far as your morale is concerned?
Hata noreva mtebekanisa it is two way. Hariho institutions ziri government owned, aza institutions ziri n'izindi ziri privately owned. Hati noreva nkama shoma menji mu these institutions actually they are science they are science courses. No work zireba nkeze zimwe ziri technical izindi ziri business, most of them are science. So abashomesa abo bari mu institutions, first of all nkeze private harimo challenges nyingi ahabwe inshunga nureba ati bine support yona from the government. With this pandemic abeji abakubire bari income yishomero actually majority dropped out. Okushanga course, especially these technical courses, the science courses, abana nibashome kubazira mbashome biharani. Ahabwa this pandemic abana bakagenda baza mu maduka kutandika physically kwega kubazira. Bebwa the other issue abatuyiro mu shomero because of course wayegerara nanka na yeganka robot takwega nkuriyo wazo mu shomero akega step by step. So oshanga with the reduction of the students would be the income of the institution eyumuntu itine support yona. Actually noja kushanga mu shomero ganwe kacinga aganda gasigireho garondo amagezi gona kurengo mushomesa ga mu maintaininga konkata kwija kuba kutebekanisibwa nko kucabire kiri kandi na naganda aga government of course namba yabeje yani cendero mushomero neshashura akuba hariho abako abari ya PTA abakushashurwa abashomesa abazire bakaba abazire bakaba affected sente tuzurho zacendera abana mu baremwa no kushoma. So umbyeshashura abashomesa hariyo challenges mu institution.
In other words nogira ngo this move karetera abashomesa bingi birukangira mu government hasigara gap mu private institutions hamwe n'abana birukanga mu mashomero ga government.
Umutebekanisa nango n'aba government bakirukanga yo baza kuyikozesa. Ahabwe nshonga yakasente haza nangwa nyonye no kwikiriza ngo private sezimwe ziri better than governments. Ahabwe nshonga noreba issues za private they are handled privately. No shanga umushomesa ina kasente akakutunga akandi nakaba affected konkana akatunga. Umutebekanisa na governments ubumwe nabo bakare affected bakaremererwa uko shago mushomesa wa government nakugira ngo aheze myeze 2-3 takashashwirwe kandi kubagire no mu lockdown bayeyongera kwega bagendo mbirombe batera amatafari agaguza yiha $5,000,000 agenda atandika
business. In other words the system helped teachers to be more innovative.
Bakatandika kuyigure mitwe yabo bamanya ngo they can do other things.
We were mnonga your excellency Adoni, you know to shoma sometimes tukatu ine kabajanga aba students binurugeze ureba teacher yaje barenkitonsia tubugireka babashashwire ureba yaje gura kasati kasya yongireka atabafuna kasenti. So twakora tukumanya life ya teachers nkabashomesa nkabantu abanako kugira ngo abamwe ushanga bazo mu class bagambira abana tubakatushashwire etc. Mwe ugira ngo at the moment ba lecturers abashomesa in class bar happy bashemererwa mu rumo gwabo as far as their motivation is concerned. Umukureba kwawe
the reality
komweji kandi nka president,
the reality is abashomesa tubali motivated even when in government, even when in private. Abashomesa are not motivated because you see nyoni ntekatekangu umushomesa is the backbone and the pivot where the country stands.
True.
And any result terukora mu ngaro y'umushomesa will determine the generation we are going to have. You can imagine abashomesa, I'm not saying they are doing it, but what if bad deciding it is like badokta ntubatina tubashashura munonga kugira binobura mu bwitungahi omungaro. What if these very teachers have it for granted bashara muku kushomesa anyhowly students?
Don't you think some are doing it?
Thinking kushigamba. I wouldn't want to say it now.
Some are doing it.
I wouldn't want to say it now. But what if they decided so? And who are we? Your hang on government or scrutinizing abashomesa bakushomesa? Will you reach in every class? So nintekatekangu surely like any other sensitive profession, teachers need to be recognized principally or give them a priority. Why? Because they play, if not 80% of this country's standard.
Your Excellency, George, as per the government's plan, abashomesa ba sciences barundi bari mu kintu sente accounts bazijure buri end of the month. Aba arts, they feel frustrated and left out. Much as government nejangwa umurinde woturontuisha iwe nogira ngo ekintu echo nchikozinga kita eby'obwegyese kwe kugenda misho in a normal way.
We were mutabekanisa program of recent eka kugambira scenario of recent committee ngomushomesa wa science on Christmas age. Kuna mitero nyonjo mushomesa wa arts, I teach arts.
Which subject?
History divinity. That is history CRA.
Yes,
that's what I teach. So kuna meetings there ya tujoja atukoshomesa mushomera ntekwenda kugamba mpe ati atunkanyo shomesa science
no kubareta batwakarango
ataza mani elizoba atoranga na mtware ati sente manyanzini ati sente mzawa account
tinchirira tinchiri yoriyo kumanya
yakoreka kine cyakukizaho haza tcyashamize
ukahurota.
Of course inaga tcyashamize
urakakire za cyendera
mwana buri abashomesa same school. So cyabure ati nyanyankebuza kashoria owiya kigambiro watakumanya uzika yagambira nyo wakumanya kashoria kigambiro watakumanya. So noreba ngo there is a imbalance art students and science students. I think government terakoze decision nyingi kugira ngo ishashora abashomesa ba sciences sente zirire kusinga aba arts kukaninga maybe kikabaho according to the
Ntona turebe imbalance ejo, is it felt omubana kugira ngo service delivery mbashomesa nimbi?
Of course it is
automatically. It is automatic.
It is automatic. Because the scenario kuyabiraho baza kurangira ngo abashomesa arts na aba sciences sciences bakufanya sentes nyingiho kusinga aba arts. Omwishomera abashomesa arts no muntu yabe na timing akata kwije.
Nibiye byo murebe wa SkyTvUg mu rujyo Education and Patriotism turiya program Education and Patriotism. My name is Vicent Mujinya bw'ijukwa to discussing enshonga as education. Eji program niyo yonka erikubasa kuretera enshonga ezikwatine education, career guidance nebindi bintu bingi. Tureba teacher motivation. Government yakasharama yaje tabashomesa ba sciences ni mukoro mu katubongeze center abo kuba you are the strong foundation eyihanga. Nimwe arts mbe murinzira ntuzakuba bahereza sente haza tureba n'abajinyi banje bunyi no mu studios echo nti affecting kita education system ya Uganda. Umwana performance ya young class umushomesa na mfaho umushomesa wa arts arona akorumirimo yenko kwashime gukora ninga there is a slight decline as mu studios. Once again you are marakutweyunga nyine two presidents and one principal. His Excellence Adonia Sigire oguni guild president wa Bishop Stuart University aho muri Mbara muri Kakoba. Nyine His Excellence George Niwaha oguni guild president wa University of St Joseph lyaho muri Nyamitanga. Nyine principal Jennifer Chompire oguni principal wa Mbara Institute for Social Development. Barunu tuganira nshonga zitanu zimwe na zimwe na mununga how best we can get a solution in our education. Omuntu kwa kushoma asheme kuba na expecting akufuna umurye byashomere aza yatafune mu nchimayisa ngo harobuzo obuzubwo nibo turunturonde nuburugahi tubasa kubsorovinga tuta kandi ihangaruka basa kugenda umwisho abo kuba moto ya bashomesa ekitongole kikura bashomesa nagira ngo because we are the nation is that is unatu because we are the nation is abashomesa are they happy doing their work or there is a missing link somewhere? Principle echo costing achita imwe nk'abashomesa abari mu kintu bari and their students they are coming to the field much as yet president yajangwa runashomesa konka at least akiri mushomero maybe no arona mahana go kutoroka imwe ngabari mu kintu eshahezi nogira ngo obutaba happy bw'abashomesa ikintu kitwara hi education system ya Uganda.
Abo baromtebekanisa hati ka saidi y'abashomesa abashomesa ba arts abingi bariyo nibirukanga. Truth is bariyo nibirukanga urukubasa kufunayo ka capital na yirukanga nazo mu business.
Balancing ebyombi ninga gendere kimwe.
Abamwe nagendera kimwe abandi ayenda balancing. Now what is the effect of that? Obu yayenda balancing ija ishomero obwire ubumwe n'obumwe obundi yabura kwijayo. Ya ariyo naronda umuringo gwarirwa karugo muri yecho. Ahakuba first of all abana bashomesa babera bakushitamo mu staff room abakuriye byo kuriye bikushana abine timetable ibakora tarabona iri yemwe they are psychologically tortured haza bariyo ne baronda opportunities zone. Second kwakuzo mu class akora yoki like any human being when you are not in your good moods really nabo wakushomesota itawashomesa waku really abeji tabaka kwetegereza. Kandi another thing
no kwetegereza tubakafuna mu mbyo
and another thing abani abeji adolescents nibachomanya ngwiwe to sente zo kutunga tizikwingana neza master adoni for example jenfe za kutunga tizikwingana neza master adoni so obumwe enka cyaba ho kijota juire muje atabe adolescents bono bashika kushekerera and really no fura kubi. Kandi on the side of students turebera beji bakutekinga funny decisions noreba mu bwenge bwitu naturally tutukushana ariho mwana orukwanguhirwa kubara which baro speed narahuka kucitegereza undijo no shomese sande yona wamugambira express y gukweyombe babyaremo konka wamureto kamuteka literature very simple and easy or history kanoriyo kubarana wakujatinyo bya history tinkubyetegereza.
Maybe government madam principal kore kintu eche kare na kumotivating abana abatakureba science as a source of development in a source of employment. Because the government in Nigeria through science jobs are created easily. Not in arts. You cannot solve a problem with the history, with the
course. But of course, let me tell you.
Umtebekanisa haro chinde cha bebire. Bo nambwenu echo cha science arts chikaretwa COVID. Doreba obwire bwa COVID science people no babye bari front line. Science yaba science abantu batandika kwenda kudiscoveringa imbazi ya COVID. This minister wa health baza forefront. Really the president yarengu arho kintu cy'abantu ba science bariyo bakora. So yaenda kuba motivating right from the grassroots. Aza tiya yayebwa kureta mu the other issue obyabe birunomo ebintu bakatwazibwe bita. That is where the whole issue started from.
Your Excellency George, education is the key to progress.
Right now, Mr. Moderator, of course, if you focused, education is a key to progress. If you focused. Konka right now bukahinduka kandi bihindikire.
The question is which progress?
No, the question is which progress. Museveni sorry to say Museveni, but the government.
The president.
Yeah, I mean the whole government because it is a decisional, it is a whole.
The minister or Minister of Education.
It made a mistake of increasing the salary of science teachers towards the NEB examinations. If you are to be very keen, it was around June, July around. That was June, July, May around. It was towards the examination. You will determine the results of the students, the senior 4s and the senior 6s this year.
Government programs is implemented at any time, but
it can be implemented, but it will create an effect to the students.
I told you, every decision you make at a certain point in life, it counts with you.
You're right. So you will see the results of the students that will come up. You will see. It will not be the same as the previous years. And that will...
Your Excellency Adoni, projection yawe on the education in the next 10 years with these challenges, you know, jamu ninkea. automatic promotion, science teachers,
the new curriculum which teachers are not used to.
New curriculum which teachers are still being trained to adapt. Projection yawe omishwa, what do you think?
Nyoni ndeba itito because nito bana ba muheru covid takijire. Omyaki 10 we are likely to see it tukora munonga bari abakuba a second priority. Why? Because they are not very equipped. The entire waza kureya process yabo tubari so much equipped. So no kushanga ngu tubari prioritized kandi oshanga na education system is not stable. Washanga abashomesa binzi bakwiruka gendora abana bakuza kora course za education at university. How many apply for arts? Very few. So washanga ngu amwe tukatwenda kuba bashomesa because why? My teacher is very smart. Of course, to cover smart because notice me and no, he must be earning. Why? Our teachers are very smart, very ushanga no motivated. But look at this now. No mshangalia street na no mshomesa kushomesa. Iyo omuzira oyana ihya esente akuguzen kita muhanda omshomesa yargo mu class. Mwishangaho mukura na ba customer. What is that? And you say that education is stable. Na umshomesa yashireba tendagaruko mu class no mwana.
Yafuna sente nyingi atkanze gukora kimwe kuri yo.
Nyo bashomesa inabinya bashomesa P3. Bina maduka gamana. Kandi tukujangwa kai ne sente kazi yo mshomesa no ka sacrificing yari aronezi abatakugo mshomesa yatanika business. He's now comfortable somewhere else.
Madam Principal. I would believe ringa shinkateka tekire ngo umuntu utakunda mu rugo kwagurigire mozo mugundi. Waba no mangu you are no longer satisfied. Neo gomu no goro no kora. Ukagurigiremu uzakora gundi hazoroka kufiriza abandi abana. Mwena bashomesa aba iwe nka principal mu ntekateka yawe nogira ngo aho akimwe mutafuteka akacyenkizo mukamanya ngo so and so nakunda mu rumogwe aza abana nibamfunamo ninga so and so takigunda reka tumuhumuze na mnonga nka private institutions as trying their luck somewhere.
Atamutebe kanisa wa program arebi intebe tricky. Human beings by nature are selfish. And it is difficult as an administrator ninga omwebembezi kumanyoti ogumshomesa haza we tafireyo mwene kam stopping haza manyani yo no wa stoppinga na no kuza kufu no kwenda kwijataro akobe cyari yo nayirukanga nayenda kurugamu uriya yakirebere nawe takwenda kwijamo mbwenu na wa mureba no mwono wasota mureba kuba ine timetable yija yazo mu class konka taku delivering as expected. It is hard kora kukumanya na ngwano wa kumanya ni wewe nkoriyo no umusasibwa ahabwembera zarumu tukuza kutandika kumujiro TVT uko takujwara je kandi uri kuchumanya ngo mushara natonga epinati. This is a parent numshomesa numuzire nawe nanda kushomesa zo mwana we ntare school abana babashomesa naturally most cases they are bright hariyo psychological are tortured so ntushanga utara kukumwa identifyinga mwene tugumiro muri yecho konkanya we nkabire nishaba government kugira ngo umushomesa wena urengo rwarho amurebe ikware and this has been brought by that difference kotera abana
ubatera bo bari munga principal your excellency George watugira ngo no shomesa aza abashomesa very many people say teachers are poor. They say which I think may not be true. So environment yo bushomesa nugira ngo terinke zindi kugira ngo umuntu nasa gukora different other jobs for survival no kufuna sento kabaji than gumamuru kurira urukutera abantu nakuyabo.
Thank you very much. There is one scholar who said twazo historical terms that a teacher fits everywhere. Omushomesa na fitting aburamwe hon. Being a counselor, you can be a counselor. Being a politician, you can be a politician. A teacher fits. Being even a teacher can become a doctor, a physiological, I mean psychological doctor, somewhere somehow. So a teacher is already said is very poor. Just a myth.
So what is the future of education? Namnonga eyobushomesa as far as these challenges are concerned. Nam atsi because ntwenda lawyers, ntwenda abanyamahurire, ntwenda different service providers, not only science. So your future nyangu prediction yawe ya future education ne antso kwatu china bashomesa because abingi barundi bagenda na government abamwe abehire sente instead barundi bazikozesa kora business, not teaching but doing business. So ntwenda kumanya you are in your view as a president at the same time nkomshomesa nugirangu future yo shomesa eji neha in the times to come abana bitu nibakufuna bashomesa.
Thank you very much. Abana bitu nibaza kufuna bashomesa. And in case government has identifying these problems that we are facing right now, these imbalances in payments, these new curriculum, I think a new curriculum, let me teach new curriculum. Omwana romereza 2.4, 2.6, 2 point something. Omuzire naza kushoma 2.2 areba in chemistry 2.2 areba physics in 2.2 naza kuchenga. So I think it's high time government in identifying such issues, sensitizing abazire on the new curriculum, because umuzire natwara report mazima indeed nyuki komcharo na hariho umuzire na ijana ambuza na abazire ne bambuza ngushitizo kandi ba reporter ya mutabana wanje kinshubi aine 2.4 mathematics aine 2.3 takumanya kuchoma hata iwaletele batu atomwana bwire yakaka yagwa hanze kandi umwana kikire. So I think it's high time the government should come up identifying these issues, sensitizing abazire on how to deal with the new curriculum. Then nanechindi yana nda abana bitu in future in the coming generations bafuna bashomesa, they should now see a teacher as a profession, bajarenga profession, kandi bahereze time. They know it. Don't think they don't know it. Kukamanya baba atubariya bariya no bamanya you know bamanya bariya banindira kahinindira ababona. That's where the problem is. So unless the government comes up with such identifications, a teacher is someone who is beneficial to the country. Baba takuziricha bakarango mushomesa mwen no mushomesa abana bitu bazakurwachi abashomesa omurebe bitu bulungi ninjango wajihurira ntwena kusima mwena abari kureba SkyTv Education and Patriotism omucho capital mwena bumwe mu Kampala, Marara, Bushenyi, Kabare, Ntungamo, Mitiana, Mubende mwena messages zona zirumi nzireba aza na nabagize ngo mishoka cyaho nsa kuba ntu receiving amasumu mwena katuwe tuzeho kache on break. Aza twargo on break tuza segment yito yo kushembayo neza kwa nishoma messages zanu kandi kwata mu namasimagamwe then tugende omisho turokutesa kwanyu turesho ngeji okumukugigambaho aza twaturonda solution. This is a solution oriented show mbanye ta Vicent Mujinya bwijuka.
SkyTv irakari abantu.
Hi, it's your boy Patriotism, the Western Talent.
And you're with your girl, Betty Fiesra.
Twakureta kunjunga program erimwe bikushemeza.
Program nwajeta Orwajumba.
Iwe no banza, no bakubane bambanja.
Wendo ndanzire, I'm a broke guy tinyanzire.
Program ejeru binji, nonda kumanya fashion, nonda kumenya kumbetiro, nonda kumanyisha hino njero obwati, nonda kumaga kitaka ro obwati. Ebyo no program eje.
All my ladies.
And don't miss out on your favorite movie trailers. Noho washozeha, noho labe nazaneha, Commando, no love story. Byona ntukwantu bireta mu program eji.
Orwajumba. Alright, nonda kumanya celebrity wawo kwa kutura no kwa kurara, nonda kumanya kwa kugenda street nebicire. No mecha koze yesterday ningecha kuza korera izoba.
Kandi ntukwantu baretera favorite comedian olabe na kushetya.
Orwo kubanza twine refreshit videos inzia kandi zobiri wa kabiri 100% Western music. Zobiri wa gatatu no woman crush Wednesday.
And orwakanaburizo bantu kwantu baretera bweshongoro bwanyu butano obukize kwata in the Western region.
Don't miss
Orwajumba kuruga shahi 11 mpaka shahi emwe ezo mwazi.
Sky
Television.
buli lwa kabiri shaishatu kashahi naze kiro otaferwa program yo muhinji no mulisa aha SkyTv. Kwega abahinji okega abakugu nangwa tukakopana ari abo bantu ababasize kuraba omu business age bari kutwegesa kimwe bibiri bishatu okutwakubasa kutunga entasya omu by'obuhingi n'obulisa obwe turi kurabira omu mataka gitu make rero tutyo tukabasa kutunga entasya nyamurungi obwe program egi neza kuba nekukibwaho nyowe kanwa kagamba Edmond principal farmer omuhingi atarukwata mu itaka.
SkyTV nanye ainenina omushiki wanyu buri sande shamushanju zo mwihangwe yakabyona ebirungi byonka ahora yegere mishonerho eyembagerho decoration abagore nibarebeka bata saruni.
Kuruka yuka humu mlebitu murunjo wa SkyTV uriari Education and Patriotism turiyo mu shahitu ya kabiri kandi mu studios nyina abagenyi bamani nyine principal Jennifer Chompire unarga Mbara Institute for Social Development nyine His Excellency Adonia Sigire oguni Guild President wa Bishop Stuart University aho muri Mbara nyine His Excellency George Niwaha unaoni Guild President wa University of St. Joseph. We want to discuss nganshonga the education pandemic no kutwakubasa kufunamu haza tukaba to sure of the future it want to working towards because we believe umuntu yashoma ashobora nafuna umuryebyo ebyashomire kandi yatafunde mu cyumanyisa ngo there is a problem cyo kureba education and patriotism ntubanturonda ekigarukwa show solution. What can be the solution? Ninye Vicent Mujinya agwijuka aza munyikirize ngarukwe abarebitu abarungi ogunwe najya ngo mwasiba mto oguni Benon Fred Twinamasko niwe nkangabiriwe ninshomeseza aha karimagezi COVID-19 kuyizire abeji banje bagumza muri bashomesa nagumza muri bashomesa bari kuratera ebinatireyo kare mwe bare topic yizobe we bare mwana George Twinamasko kutufollowinga ugu we nanyangu na akampa nawe nanyangu thank you for the show we bare mnonga we bare messages zindi ya too long I may not read them ezindi one was in ka message making a strong way yamuramwa uguturuho tuntugamba education and ministry pandemic intuzahi turugirenkahi netutwarankahi kandi sakufunda mukahi umbintu ebituronto show systems zeze bakoze ise ziri very clear oba zirimo ebituri bingi aze bituri bingi ibintu be affecting bita abana uza kugira ngo whatever they are studying to get is affected nyine ogwe nagira ngo ni okay. Thank you for the show. I am in Kampala. Okay. Messages ziniza kuba ninshoma bitu turyahanshonga ya school fees. Mu segment yitweji erokushembayo zabantu gamba school fees. Government negira ngo amashomero despite the situation ya inflation prices zibindi zeyongire amashomero tukapasa costs so ngenda kongeza fees. Other government yegira ngo no mutongeza fees abazire tubine senti nabwo ekyo school fees twe nituturazibagerekere ningashi government amashomero ga government gatekoho uniform fees ezabazire barabimbashashura then aba private bone bajyangu yimwe timukutuyamba mushashuze mishoro ibintu binge bitukurabamo haza tumukatugerekera fees so ntwebuza government nyeshibe kwanegerekera private schools omushoro oba yo netandikira nkahi kuyambaga amashomero agamuga kagono kugwa by the way aba costs especially during COVID-19 times so enshongejo yo no gigamba hoki meanwhile tukirizira amasumu kampurikirize from our principal Madam Jennifer yo no enshongejo no gigamba hoki government egerekira amashomero fees aga private oba gefeho azavuga kwefaho umuzire we allocated for
abo baramutebekana wa program bwenu waba uri nyineka nibagira ngo ekefubire nyineka na yanjura buri izuba
mubana mu nye tata wanyu
nye tata wanyu
tumukumanya
bwenu private schools nangwa na government schools obuherezo bakuhereza obuhereza bumwe
hello
Wasiyo tose.
Bulungi nyabo wasibyo otya.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Hello.
Hello. Sky.
Wasiyo tose.
Bulungi nyabo wasibyo otya.
Ngena ali wapande nambe nonga ngambo ina ku mirimo.
Tulia education and patriotism tugamba issue education and how it can benefit omuntu wa burijo so afteresimu banzo kiranshonga madam
ocho bwene kinaba ningambire echo no kugira ngo wabore nyineka wabota kwenda kweyanjura ushimirire kugira bo wakora rero karimanywa ukora nyineka abakweta tata bakakweta tata abakweta mwami bakakweta mwami nkebyo mwenu echo nakiretera hari issue ya government government ikizere kunagenyuma private schools institutions both primary secondaries universities and so on yabura kuhereza yo support yona kandi obuherezo buba kuhereza abeji abana abantu bihanga bona bakwenda obuhereza bwo kushuma mwenu obwetagiherize buhwezo bwona omubukwatirine no kushora bashomesa omubukwatirine ni equipment omubukwatirine na structures omubukwatirine na buri kimwe cyona hati nikija kugumira government kwija kandi erukweyanjura kuko nagamba ngo nyineka naye yanjura buri izoba erukugera ngo mbwene hati government private mbwene umwejo oryo orengo rwa primary na yakushashore mutwari 10 nikija kugumira government ahabo kubatera kumanya ebikufomunda ye private schools kana nekindi
wari munonga abakire let me hear from your excellence George iyo nshonga ejo no gigamba hoki
enshonga ya school fees koko kuna gambira
because government yone yegezeho ku protecting omuzire
yes
hazo private schools ozigira ngo tumukutuyamba tumukutuprotectinga during paying taxes so tumukumasa kugira ngo mutugerekere fees kandi ebitukurabamo tumukutuyamba
mate muteshina ningambara Mr Moderator twenda tukwingana aina kushimanya cyo twenda tukwingana arahabazira arahumuzira ari kugira ati nyowe umwana wanje bahaba hoce nateka kushomera antari Arono muziro gwa kugira to mwana wanje sente zo kumutwara antari ko zireke tinzine so it is now upon the government to coming up with strategies ikamengo hati school fees ya antari yetinye kugitaxinga antana school fees ye gishobora literature kan taxing so twena tukwingana so enshonga ya school fees it is a question of doubt at arengorwa igando to right now.
What can the government do?
Now it is upon the government to come up with straight strategies.
And strategies as I say, yone jangu nenda kulimitinga schools from charging fees za hiburu. Eteke fees as uniform omzire za shime kushashura whether in private schools or government schools.
Then it is an achievement of the government. Yajangu yachiteka hongu naka amashomero gona gashashure school fees naka erikwingana tenda kizana achievement buri muntu wera mu Uganda naza gukora.
But we need to work. Your Excellency Adoni nchiza kukora government atakwasa kuyamba private schools ekazigira ngo muteka office zitenaziti.
It is close to impossibility.
Yeah, of course.
Kuba nyoka nko example turi hotels
ibiri
twena tuteka fish aha lunch konka tuine miringo etari kukushana arensho ngabo enshi like view in price ya fish triangle in price ya fish na nayo tano yo mu Kiswahili nibateka fish eri kurgo mu nyanja konka nayo in price yayo so iwe torije ngo government ukasetingira price dokumanye birunge binatechesa. So that is how hard it is. Kanoja government nije kaja kari na kutwera makara mwena na batwera makara aho no having a local standard narishi aho kurga ukijoka setting a price because wanjire chi wakoraje echwanya so nje chagumire kandi if the government cannot come out kujirangu yaho mukono to because private entities in stamu chamani kano reba ngu they are still the leading at one point. It means quality was having a better quality not input neri mpango so government ine home kono kwenda nayo yaza koyanjure in the government naza kutahechera juro nayo ebe inaho kusinzira
bari abantu babi nayo bakugirebera kugira ngo it stands for its name.
Exactly.
We bari mnonga Madam Principal Jennifer Makerere Mbarara Institute for Social Development turontuhendera azo tukwendera program omuzira rona tureba arare na matatu nyowe ndiho nintebekanisa kutwara umwana wanje aha Mbarara Institute for Social Development akoreki gendo muhamagezi yarona itebekanisa aboko bwiro turumu no who is who where is where which school is which so gendo muhamagezi you enka senior educationist then tuzanshonge ndijo turebe
kutwara aramtekanisa wa program itenkambara Institute of Social Development tukiguraho ninga tukaopeninga hebero 5 abyo kwezo ko kubanza turiyo nitwereza beje myanya aharengo rwa certificates na diplomas iwe mention we shall give twine certificates programs zona is a business na diplomas za business twine all most courses za technical aharengo rwa certificate na diploma kandi nko kunatandukana ingambisho mereri yo kuri yaheze myaka minji munongo mu service mazuma turi na pandemic sezazukwijja tuzikwijja kuritura hasi
mwine basarize
twine hasa basarize tuzigenda hompora ahabwenshonga umwe cyo kweta basari nkibasa ko cyo compromisinga icyo kuza kutunga ukwiho ko kuba wizire twareba ngo real no yitago kuyamba ntukuyamba ko kugamba basare noshanga wajiherezo rukwebasa wajimota rukwebasa
bo bari mnonga. Yes, your excellency
tukwendera mutebekanisa program ninyebaza Sky TV abo mugishogo guyatereza nkagere president na Madam Principal that we talk about this topic itwagamba today on behalf of the University of St. Joseph Mbarara. First we are located along Isinjiro Road turi akasozi kanya mtangaho one was our opposite Holy Innocents. That's where we are located. That's where we are located. To courses education, bachelor's in education, secondary, then to business, one of kusoma humanities, zona courses zilionko kunazigamba then ekindi right now in January twine kibakweta mu research program ninga shabashomesa bakwetaga abashomesa ba primary abakwetaga kweyongera kusoma. Intake is going on, the registration is going on right now, so urwo mushomesa wa primary orukura no yenda kweyongera yo kusoma kuzarengo rundi you can come and join us at our university.
Wewe mnonga your excellency Adoni twereze your parting shot.
My parting shot ni maza kwebaza Sky TV for really a good show up. Amana gumye kutamu kwenda empowering our society and communities. Nsima aba tensa abagenzi banje abitwatu no show kandi nyebaza mnonga bona efforts put together to have this happen. Nyowe ndio mweja Bishop Stewart University ndio mwaka gwa kashatu ni nkorebera jiro nisima mukama ahabwecho kandi abo ekindi ndio mwebembezi nk'uko abantu bagamba guild president at Bishop Stewart University, and so twine courses zona Bishop Stewart law nk'uko najigamba, one of the leading courses faculties in this country, twine education, twine business, twine agriculture, twine vya computer, kale twine diverse number of courses. So twine April intake, so we welcome everyone, reach out to us konka obwegyese bonka abantu mwetukumara because so mutwe, so that you can alongside obwegyese have a diverse number of opportunities to utilize and use opportunities differently. Mwebale mnonga na shemera kuba nimwe mukama baherezo mchi.
Okay, since this is a special edition with 2 presidents and 1 principal, in 3 to 4 seconds twatuho ntuhendera chimwe nienda all recommending this program iwe nkoko wareba nkoko twa discussinga omutebekans omurebe witu munjo wa Sky TV ukamu recommending kugira ngo why ashime kula program eji akwa twatugamba by education. Why should somebody out there watch this show?
Well, nyowe mu last shot yanje why abwencho muntu ashime ku reveji show nareje age program Sky TV. It is solution oriented. Tukwija ku discussinga ebizubu no ntiteka ho buryo ekizubu nto appreciating ngo mu society chiriho konka twa finding mubazi kigo kizubecho. So ejo niyo difference eina shanga aha studios za Sky TV kandi encouraging abona barebi narishabo kuratira age show kugumizamu na no kujejeramu, because haha rekizubu, then how can we find a solution for the problem? Kandi echo ncho to discussing Sky TV omliage program ya education and patriotism.
Your Excellency, yes, Your Excellency George.
Yeah, thank you very much, His Excellency Adonia, for that recommendation. As we wind up, omuntu enshonga muchishimo kubana orebe age program ya netwejesha ningasi hano twereko mahanda how changes the fact of life. So how to go to COVID-19 tukareba online program, how have we overcome it, which solutions is we can be at par tukaguma turi at par hamwe. So nikobani ngomtebe onaka oriona areba program agent etereze cyo kwega in case of any problem ninga pandemic ndije kuija, what best can we do during that pandemic period? In the case of any pandemic as a court of
in 3 seconds, Madam Principal, why should someone keep on watching this show, unique as it is?
Sky TV nimbebaza mnonga habweki aho kuba umwe tukizere kugumana tureba challenges tutakureba solutions. Sky TV yateka ho difference umuntu nareba ikizubu cyecuriho cya solvingwa kita kandi tarumu bya politics tarumu biha twena ntureba government ishemere gukora cyo munyowe nkore ki umuntu waburije ashemere gukora ki mbwene ningira ngo bareba TVUg gumizemo numugireba na mnonga age program ninunje munonga kandi tubebaza Sky TV yabo kutwireta kandi katwerezo mu gishogu nicyo twaganiraho naba kutureba.
Bari mnonga abarevitu abarungi kurugomba cyo kapitali mwe na mwe ni byingi mnonga tinkavuga makapimara vitu mwe bari kutukunda education and patriotism twino kurugomba studios vitu na ba Vicent Mujinya bwijuka omutebe kanisa program. It is a 2-in-1 tureba career guidance, tureba patriotism n'enshonga nyingi mnonga. So Saturday twine bingi bitukuretire kandi ntwendangu making a show mutwargaho. Till then kamba sibure ndi Vicent Mujinya bwijuka umuhereza wawe programs zindi zironse gendo misho otarga Sky TV irakari abantu we bari mnonga.
Sky TV irakari abantu.